Hi everyone, my name is Wow and I am back to cast a best of 3 series. This is actually game number 3 of this series. We are gonna see Naniwa here, who is gonna be spawning as the blue Protoss right here on the 3 o'clock position of the map, and his opponent is gonna be, for the third time in a row, we have imbaStrelok, who will be spawning at the left side of the map as the red Terran. So here we go guys, game number 3. This is actually the final match of the series, and if you guys haven't seen game number 1 and game number 2 yet, you guys should check them out. They are quite entertaining. Even though they're short, they're still pretty entertaining, and a couple of surprises there actually. And if you guys didn't expect who will win game number 1 and game number 2, you guys should really check them out. I was surprised with the results of a couple of those games. Yeah, those couple of games I was really surprised. Didn't really expected that they would turn out that way, but still, yeah, they were pretty interesting. So here we go, game number 3 is gonna be played out on one of my favorite maps in the world, Terminus RE. We have a 4-player map. You can spawn over here at the bottom 6 o'clock position of the map, or over here as well at the 12 o'clock position of the map. And this is actually one of the biggest maps in the game right now. It is actually the biggest map. It's being used in a tournament, and my preference, but a couple people have been saying that Tal'Darim Altar LE is actually the biggest map in the map pool of tournaments and such. But I don't know, this is actually one of the biggest, maybe in terms of ground occupation, because this map is actually much bigger. It looks like it's much bigger because there's so much space here on the outer space or in air, or there's so much vacant space right here that your ground unit can't really access. But this is actually a good thing for air units because they can just easily kite their way out and in inside the bases of this opponent. Like, look at all those space right here, and you can easily just hide a Banshee there, or like a couple of mutas right there, or a muta ball. You can hide them over there and just run in and run out whenever you please. And actually, this is one of the most safest maps to take a turret actually, because if you see the space right here of Mr. Naniwa, you can see this is the main base, and right across the map, or right across this ramp right here, his main ramp, is the natural expansion. Really close, pretty interesting. And on the bottom of the naturals ramp is gonna be the third natural expansion. So yeah, that's how easy it is to defend this third expansion. And plus, they made it so easy that you can only, or you need only to guard the middle area or the middle ramp for both, or for all the bases, because that's pretty much where all the action is at, and that's only area where your opponent can enter. Besides the fact that we do have destructible rocks here. There used to be no rocks there. There's actually just only a cliff out there, but they decided to add the rocks because they think that it's too easy. And indeed, I forgot to mention that Naniwa did go for an early expansion here. Been talking so much about the map that I forgot that he went for an early expansion. Also here for Mr. imbaStrelok, he is actually making it on the natural expansion itself. He's not even gonna hide it inside his base and just gonna pretend he's gonna go for some type of cheese or so, because I think both players already know that both players are gonna macro up on this map, as the map really tries to push you to go macro play. And we might see a macro play here on this map, which is one of my favorite maps in the world, as I have said, and hopefully some entertaining plays as well. So a fun fact that I think I have to say, that Terrans actually are not really good in macro maps, or a lot of players, like a lot of Terran players, whenever the macro maps came out, like for example in the GSL, a lot of Terran players really had a hard time playing on those maps, especially the North American players and the European players. They were like, what the heck, why is this map so big? We can't even travel across the field to do early harassment, or we can't even defend all of our bases, because there's just so many mutas all over floating around, just kiting in and out of their base. It's just so damn hard for all the Terran races that, I don't know, they really had a hard time defending and going in defensive, because once your main army goes in the middle of the map, it is pretty much over for your base. Your base doesn't really have anything to defend itself with, unless of course you have missile turrets around, which is gonna cost you 100 minerals per missile turret, and that's not really efficient, and it's gonna delay you to maxing out your whole army. And yeah, that's really not suggested as well. But still though, that's pretty much necessary now in all these macro maps, because indeed harassment is really possible on macro maps, and it's almost impossible to not really or to fully defend it. So like, look at the bases right now. Let's look at the pro displays right now. First, we do have a robotics bay out right now, and I think we do have an observer out as well. No, there's no observer out yet. I think he's about to start making an observer, and he's gonna try to make, or no, he does have robotics bay on the way right now. So he's just gonna continue to just going to straight Colossus, but not really. So right now, finally, he started to make an observer. I think he just started that a little bit earlier, but maybe then again, he does have his timings on cue, and this is probably the time that he worked out best. Like for example, when the robotics bay is finished, the observer is gonna be finished as well, so you can just continue consistently make Colossus from then on. So we do have 4 gate as well here. We forgot to make this other one a warp gate technology, so that's pretty much is a lonely warp gate right there. And yeah, I think this is gonna be a 4 gate Robo Colossus play. Most likely the Thermalance is being researched as well. And for the other side, we have imbaStrelok. He is really bunkering up right now. Look at that, 3 bunkers right there and the main ramp. And look at the SAV right here to just scout any early aggression, so he can just react to it a little bit earlier. But it doesn't look like he's gonna go for an expansion or a 3rd expansion anytime soon, which is really peculiar, because that is pretty much a base that's pretty much given to you. But still though, you need to worry about those Colossus, as I have said, because this Colossus can easily just go from the high ground to the low ground with no problem at all. You can just walk here and just go down there as well, and it's gonna be pretty much easy for them to just kite in and kite out, no problem at all. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Wow, there's a serious drop in frame rate in my casting right now. I'm really sorry about this. I'm not sure what's happening right now. I'll be sure to fix this once I finish up the castings right now. I don't want to finish, or I don't want to cancel out this casting right now, because we are about to see something epic right now. I don't want to spoil myself and you guys and then just restart all over again. Hopefully this fixes up real soon. We do have 2 medevacs are on the way right now as well here for imbaStrelok. And I think he is just gonna continue with the mass bio combination right here. He does have 3 barracks, but those 2 doesn't really have any attachment to them. I think he should just attach a couple of reactors on those 2, as this one has a tech lab. That's gonna be the one who's gonna be making those marauders, and the other 2 will be start making some of those yeah, the tech lab ones are gonna be the ones who's gonna be start making those marauders. And here we go, the first Colossus is out right now for Mr. Naniwa right now. I don't know what's up with him, but still though, here we go, we're gonna see a move out right here. But imbaStrelok, wow, such drop in frame rate. I am so disappointed with my computer right now. I'm sorry guys, really sorry. I just don't want to stop this casting. I just want to continue on, and oh my god, this is so bad right now. Why is this happening? I don't know why this is happening. But then again, we are about to see some epic clashes right here. Let's check out the harvester tab real quick. We have even counts of harvesters right now. It is 29 or 49 over 51. Very even at this stage of the game. This is actually gonna be pretty interesting, as both players have equal economy. And actually, here we go, imbaStrelok is gonna go for an expansion right now. Even though he does have some supply depot wall off right there, he's still gonna go for that expansion, because right now there's no sense, or he doesn't really sense that Naniwa is gonna go for an attack anytime soon. So 2 Colossus are out right now. Let's look at the units tab real quick. We do have 3 Colossus out right now actually, and all of the rest are just Zealots, some Sentries, and 2 Stalkers. That's it. On the other side, we have 14 Marines, 6 Marauders, and 4 medevacs out on the field right there for imbaStrelok. I think that's a pretty slim army. But if you look at the food tab, we have 94 over 89 in favor of imbaStrelok, so it's pretty much even right now. And I don't know, we'll see what's gonna happen. Look at that big lead right there in the harvester tab. 52 harvesters for the red Terran, opposed to the 44 harvesters of the blue Protoss. Here we go, we're gonna see Twilight Council on the way right now here for Mr. Nano. We might see some Zealot charge upgrades very shortly, because he's right now very Zealot heavy. And ooh, 2 Vikings are being made at the same time right now, so most probably Starport has a reactor. Yes indeed, it does have it. Indeed, excuse me, blah blah blah. It does indeed have a reactor attached to that starport. Blah, losing all of my words right now. Sorry. Let me just reframe, or let me just gather myself up. So here we go. Planetary Fortress is up right now here for the 3rd expansion. I think this is the a smart thing to do. You don't want to be too greedy to make another orbital commander, because actually this is quite hard to defend, especially if you're gonna go up against a Protoss player, because that Protoss opponent can just easily force fill this ramp, and you can just easily lose this base if you're not careful. And actually, as well, your opponent is zealot heavy right now, and I'm pretty sure he's aware that his opponent is zealot heavy right now, because you cannot really support a Colossus build on just 2 bases right now. He does have 3 bases up right now, just mining the minerals, not really starting to mine off of that gas just yet. Right now, food wise, 123 over 125, really even right now. How many Colossus do we have out right now on the field? We have 4 Colossus against the 6 Vikings. 6 Vikings are out right now. Those are gonna be used to snap off all of those Colossus. I think he's just gonna continue to make a lot more Vikings, because you can never be too safe against Colossus. Colossus are so good. You just need to one-shot them in just one go if you are a Viking, or if you are a flock of Vikings floating and hovering around with nothing else better to do than just snipe Colossus. And it's kind of shameful. It's kind of sad that they can't really snipe ground units. But anyways, that's how they were made. Upgrades wise right now, we do have level 2 upgrades on the way right now for the Terran player. Also level 2 upgrades as well going on for the Protoss player. So they are really on top of their game right now, I have to say. imbaStrelok 156 over 140 of Naniwa. Naniwa a little bit slacking behind right here in terms of food wise, but still though, the Harvester tab are pretty even right now. A while ago imbaStrelok was in the lead, but right now Naniwa has catched up, and he is making more gateways right now. I think 4 gateways were just made, yes indeed, and now more units or more gateway units are on the way as well. So he has right now 8 gateways or 9 gateways, excuse me, 10 gateways. I didn't even see the rest of those gateways. I think 2 more on the way. No, these are pylons. Surprise, we do have 10 gateways out right now for the blue Protoss. Here we go. There's so many Colossus. There's barely any ground units right here. There's how many ground units we have? We have 8 Stalkers. That's it. That's all that's left to snap off all those Vikings. But we do have 5 sentries as well, and it's gonna go all down to those force fields, to this Guardian Shield, and how well he's gonna be able to use those against all of the army of his opponent. We do have Dark Shrine on the way right now, so we are gonna see Dark Templars right here. That's pretty much gonna be used for harassment whenever the engagement happened. All ghosts are in this army as well. That's a lot of bio units right there, and also a good number of Vikings as well. 12 Vikings or 10 Vikings are out right now here for imbaStrelok. Can just easily snipe off some of these Viking or Protoss right now. Here we go. Force was gonna land. Oh, very nice Force. Barely any is making it to the other side, but again, EMPs have been launched, and 1 Colossus did go down. Very nice play right here by both players right now. I think I have to say that clash went for Naniwa, but then again, it is still imbaStrelok in the lead food wise, 191 over 168 in favor of the blue or the red Terran right now. Income tab right now, both players equal in income. Units have, can't find the units have. Here we go. The units are right now 11 Vikings. Only 1 Viking got shot down there, so he is still looking pretty in good position. He's gonna be able to snipe another Colossus, but again, all those Vikings taking so much EMPs landing on all those bio units or gateway units. Oh man, those Colossus going down so fast. Marauders are not being dealt with really efficiently right now, but then here we go. So many Marauders and Marines are still out in the field right now for imbaStrelok. 156 over 108. Naniwa about to go down right now. Oh my god, this is looking so bad right now for the Dallas MLG champion. Is he gonna be able to come back for it from this 168 over 112 right now in favor of the red Terran right now? imbaStrelok's, this is actually his game to lose, as he is quite in the lead right now, even though they're pretty even in Harvesters, even though they're pretty much even in bases. imbaStrelok can just easily max out right now. He does have a 4th base on the way right now as well here, so he's gonna just skyrocket with his economy. This is gonna be huge. But then again, here we go. We do have this observer right here of Naniwa, seeing every movement that the army of imbaStrelok is doing right now, so he can keep an eye on what's happening. Oh, warping in so much units at the same time. That's the power of gateways, guys. Warp gate technology, very good, especially in the late game when you have a ton of them. They can just easily warp in so much units. But still, there's still a 50 food lead right here for imbaStrelok. We are about to see another big clash. Oh, we might be able to snap off some of these Vikings, but then here we go, stimming in right now. Oh, good blink out right there by those Stalkers. They do take a couple of heavy damages right there. but still they're still in good fighting position. Here we go. Oh, those Vikings again gonna try to cut it, but still 2 Vikings did go down. Gonna get 1 volley did though on those Colossus. This is gonna be setting up to be an epic clash right here. We might see a 200 max armor again. Here we go. EMP's landing on a lot of those units. Very nice play. Here we go. Guardian shields are going up right now. Force are going up as well. Blinking in are those stalkers. Very nice play. There's no Vikings in sight. Wow, imbaStrelok is losing so many units, and Colossus are ripping apart all those Marines and Marauders. Finally, 2 Vikings are coming in, but then again, it's gonna be too late. Very nice clash right here by Naniwa. Oh my god, 144 over 106 in favor of the Blue Protoss. There is no more army left right here for imbaStrelok. Wow, very nice play right now. Units we have 1 Ghost, 12 Marauders, and 1 Marine. That's pretty much it. On the other side, we have 3 Colossus, an Immortal, and 10 Saurus with some sentries in the mix. But then he's gonna have a hard time sniping off the Spantire Fortress, as there are some SCVs repairing that as well. Is he gonna be able to salvage that? Yes, indeed. Looks like he will. EMP landing on all those sentries and stalkers as well. Wow, this is so close right now. You can't even tell who is in the lead right now. In food wise, that's the only thing we can tell right now. 160 over 141. That clash went in Naniwa's favor so much. And yeah, those were some money shots, money blink ins by the stalkers, and right now he is such in a good lead. So I have to say right now, Naniwa has good control of this match. But again, here we go. imbaStrelok pumping out 7 Marauders at the same time. How good is that? Here we're gonna go on the natural expansion. Is he gonna go for the finish right here? There's still a lot of these. Oh, Vikings are gonna go down so fast. He's gonna try to go for the natural. Oh, there's still so many gateway units, but again, Hero Marauders coming in from the other side. 7 Marauders are still being made here simultaneously. imbaStrelok's army going down so fast. 90, 85 against 174. Naniwa still in complete domination right now. He might take this game. Looking like he's gonna take the natural command center. Goes down for imbaStrelok. Gonna go to the upper or the 3rd expansion, but again, oh no, the unit producing facilities right now. imbaStrelok is in trouble. They're all gonna go down, and he can't actually make any more units, because once those units pop out, they're just gonna get completely annihilated by all of this gateway units, and also those 2 Colossus right there in the mix. Here we go. The last army of Strelok is gonna try to survive. We're gonna try to kill all these units, but again, I don't think it's gonna be enough. There's still so many units right here for Mr. Naniwa, and GG for Strelok. Nice game. Very nice game right there for Mr. Strelok, and also for Naniwa. Good comeback right there. Good clash for Naniwa. Good decision making, and yes, indeed, that gave him the game. Now it is 2-1, and Naniwa has taken the series. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Please do give the video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed that last clash. Sorry for the lags. Promise next time I will fix that. And yes, indeed, hopefully you guys won't encounter that, and I won't encounter that, and it's gonna be just smooth sailing from there. So anyways, thanks guys, hope you guys enjoyed that, and peace out. I am out. I will be casting more of Dreamhack games. If you guys want to, just give it a thumbs up or 2. I will gladly take them, and you will gladly help me out a lot actually. And that's it. That's all. Bye.